Hello and welcome back to Crash 3 Warped. Oh, that's where I left it. It was in my head. I love putting things in my head. And sometimes I gotta go to the doctor and say, how the hell did this happen? So I got curious.
Jump cutting into Tomb Raider.
Anyway, this is about...
as I was saying at the end of the last part, one of the big things that I know that I'm missing for my Pokemon Sword decks is specifically Galarian Corsola. I mean, I've seen Cursula, which is its evolved form, but I don't think that there are any trainers floating around that actually have Galarian Corsola for me to go spy on. So I'm not entirely sure how I'm supposed to fill out the Pokedex. And although this has been a recurrent problem since Gen 1, they usually, at least since about Gen 5, no, it was Gen 4 that started this. They made it so that you could actually complete the visible Pokedex. You know, not actually catch everything, but at least see everything just by fighting all the trainers. And this brings me back to a time when that wasn't the case, and I dislike that. I want to have a visually complete dex.
I cannot wait to make the final of this video, so if I can finally hear once and for all what you said in soliloquy. But for the meanwhile, let me just say that I brought us back to the part of the level where we could resume basically where we left off during the box run before I found the blue gem, before I found the death platform. They want you to die in this level, because drowning is instant death. It's the most terrible kind. You have no rebuttal. Not even Nakuwaku can save you.
Yeah, because it's treated as a bottomless pit.
You like to try your luck? Yeah, it's a bottomless pit. It's the worst kind of bottomless pit, because then you get to see yourself be dead. Or rather, it's more like the fear that any second now you will die. And
there
we got the
Tomb
gem.
Raider is done.
Yay.
And now we must sling the engine.
Yes, with an emphasis on must, because you literally cannot access any other part of the game until you take out the boss. Wherever that boss may be.
Dr. Engine.
Dr. Engine. Yep, then this is a Coco boss fight.
Want to go a few rounds? When this is over, we'll see who is obsolete.
Floating head man still creeps me out.
Alright, so are you ready for Power Rangers meets Galaga?
Go, go, Power Rangers. Shooting lots of stuff. Gotta hit the targets. His Gatling gun and stuff. No, lead the shots. Lead the shots.
Alright. You got the centerpiece down?
Oh, it's coming. Oh God, the pain. Yeah. I was playing this boss fight basically in the heyday of me playing Star Fox 64. This was always a very pleasant boss fight for me.
Honestly, this looks like it controls significantly worse than it did back on the PS1.
What, it controls even worse now?
Yeah. It's difficult.
I mean, I'd say it's about the...
It looks like it's significantly more difficult to take down each piece in one cycle, whereas in the PS1 version, you could totally take down each piece in one cycle.
Well, yeah, you could take, if you concentrated your fire. The problem is I'm spreading my shots, not to mention that he only makes each weak point accessible for only a brief period, forcing you to change targets pretty frequently. But you thought he was done. He is not.
Purah, why do we have a penis laser?
And in a very suggestive upgrade, Purah has decided to add a little fuzzy fun to our fight in order to take out our foe. Now his health bar is even bigger.
Yeah, only because he has more sections on it.
And he has a shield. Those lasers really hurt. Do not
Yes,
get hit by the lasers. I tell you what, it definitely beats the hell out of throwing Wumpa fruit like you're playing Dunk the Clown.
Well, although it is more visually pleasing, I would argue that it's effectively still the same boss fight, just with more phases.
It is basically the same type of boss fight. You're throwing projectiles, you're hitting a robot. You're not attacking the boss directly, you're destroying the vehicle that he's operating.
But behold, we got the Fruit Bazooka.
It's funny how history
The Fruit Zuka, if you will, one of the weirdest abilities that you get, which of course occurs so late in the game, while Dr. Cortex and Uka Uka say a bunch of shit, probably can be paraphrased to, you suck. You suck. You really, really suck. But don't stop sucking. We're scared.
Gather another 5 crystals, and again you will have foiled my plan. Or will you?
Yes, we will.
Or will you? Okay, and now that we've re-unlocked the level buttons, we're gonna take the high road and fumble around in the dark for a little bit for a little good old-fashioned classic Crash Bandicoot 1 Dicketry. The 4 missing boxes, for your information, are right the fuck
damn it!
over
It's
here.
the bridge to nowhere bullshit.
Wait a minute. No. Wait a minute. No. Wait. Thinking.
Fuck that.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. Returning players to Crash Bandicoot should be keeping their eyes out for at least one instance of that happening. To my knowledge, that is the only instance of when you have to go back, you have to walk backwards from where you start in the level in order to get the box gem.
I don't think Crash 2 at all had that.
Did Crash 2 also have to make... Well, no. Crash Bandicoot 2 did that too. That was the Snow-Go level, except they didn't do that at the beginning of the level. They did that towards the end.
Yeah, they
when
did
you
that
had to
at the
find
end.
the nitro detonator.
You flew over those platforms because Polar throws you over them.
No. The snow, not Barrett. The Snow-Go level. When you fall down from the 2D segment and you're back in the 3D world, yeah, there's a nitro detonator located near the foreground. Hi. Remember your training, and good luck. We're all counting on you.
Alright, we're in World War I now. Coco is in World War II because she's using a single wing plane, whereas Crash is in World War I as he's using a biplane.
Stupid pinheads. These bombers are a little annoying to go after because unlike the blimps from the Bye Bye Blimps level, these guys move. And depending on how far away from you they are and whether or not they are going towards you or going away from you, you could have a really awkward time getting the hits on them in order to take them out. Especially in a timely manner because you do have to do a time trial on this level in order to complete the game. Mostly, you gotta hit the engine. You gotta hit the engine on the left side, the engine on the right side, and you gotta hit the center in order to fully down the bombers.
I could have sworn it was just center hits that you needed to do, but all right.
Yeah, you have to hit specific targets. Common misconception. Crash's grin is full of cheese. He's mad. He's happy. Come on, take it. Finish the job. There you go. It's a numbers game. Alright, there are only 8 boxes. There are only 3 boxes left.
That is how math
If you take out the
Mr.
balloon,
Cloud.
you do have to wait for the box to hit the ground. Yeah. Mathematics. The arrow at the top center of the screen will point you in the direction of the closest bomber to you. You can use this as your guide to determine... Yes, it will allow you to more efficiently complete this level in the interest of a time trial, because naturally the closest target to you should be your very next target in the entrance of level completion time. Da-da-da.
There we go.
Easy. Very easy stuff. All you have to do is don't... Well, okay, so maybe it's not as easy as I make it look. The plane is fragile. If you take damage like in like 3 or 4 series in a row and you don't barrel roll, you'll probably go down.
I remember having difficulty with Mad Bombers during my PS1 run, but that's mostly because I didn't think that barrel rolling actually mitigated damage.
Well, there has to be a point to it.
Sometimes it's just to look cool.
Flaming passion.
The nighttime Arabia level.
Arabian nights, Arabian days.
They tease and excite, take off and take fright. They shock and amaze. Did you ever watch the Aladdin cartoon show?
Maybe like bits and pieces of the Aladdin cartoon show. I honestly do not remember a single goddamn thing about that. Although I did have access to the, I did have access to the Disney Princess
for Arabian
VHS
Nights
series.
as its intro, and that was honestly really kick-ass to listen to. It also had a lot of really interesting villain characters to play with.
Filler characters. We have no purpose except to just be here.
Well, that's not actually true in Aladdin's case, because the third Aladdin movie, yes, there's a third one, is actually a season finale for the cartoon show.
Well, I mean, mind you that it is we are talking about Disney's. We are talking about a TV show that is based on Disney's adaptation of Aladdin from what was it? Alibaba's 1001 Arabian Nights.
Yes. Now, what was that chick's name? I never remember the chick's name that's actually telling the story.
Sold by a chick?
Yeah. The whole setup for Alibaba and the 40 Thieves and 1001 Arabian Nights is that there is a chick that is about to be executed, and her only way to remain being alive is to entertain the Sultan with tales of the legends of the area. And so almost all the legends that she tells are focused around Alibaba and the 40 Thieves, as well as various other mythological heroes of the time. I think that's actually where Sinbad comes from as well, but I'm not sure.
I do like the story. I do like the stories where like there has to be a core. There has to be first and foremost a core premise. Who is telling the story? Why is the story being told? Whereas, some more contemporary, well, some not contemporary, more modern authors like C.S. Lewis will say, I'm not about to tell you how this story came to be. So there, I have it. It is in print, and you can read it.
Yay, we got the green gem.
Yeah, we got the green gem. Yay. And you do have the option to get both the green gem and the box gem in this level. There's just one problem with that, is there are boxes missing from where, because that's not where we exited the level in order to do the death platform segment. There is a segment of the level that is now missing. And it's back that way. Not this way, but the other way. I'm pretty... No, that's right. That's right. Okay, I misspoke. So the level is not trying to trick you. The level did put you at a fair place, so you do still have a fair chance at getting the box gem. What is going to fuck with you, especially if this is your first time going through Flaming Passion, is those nitro boxes do not have a corresponding nitro detonator. There is no nitro detonator in this level.
We got the fruit bazooka.
We have the Fruitsuka, which means that they want you to take out these nitro boxes with the Fruitsuka. The problem is, the nitro detonator is usually located near the end of the level. We haven't reached the end of the level yet. So you would assume that there is still a nitro detonator on the way, which the game is very unfortunately going to say, well, you were wrong. We are sorry that you were wrong, but you are definitely wrong.
This should be your clue, though, because this is the first instance that you've actually used your Fruit Bazooka to destroy boxes.
Boxes that Crash actually has the ability to break. Boxes that do not cause explosive damage either by touching them or by starting a detonator sequence. I was under the impression that all this was leading up to a nitro detonator. So when I finished this level for the first time, I was not quite sure. I was convinced that the death platform had caused me to miss boxes, not that I needed to detonate the nitro boxes myself.
But no, that is not the case. We had the Fruit Bazooka, the nitro detonator no longer functions.
I mean, it's alright, because, I mean, hindsight is always 20/20, and I did eventually realize my mistake and what the level was trying to teach me. And in the next part, we're going to be working on even more level crystals.